There are so many ways to be seductive. You can be fun, you can be smart, you can be good at cooking or good at something else. But one very easy way to be seductive is to smell really good. And that is the simplest thing in the world if you just choose the right fragrances. So to make it a bit easier for you, I have picked out 9 fragrances that I think smells really seductive and really attractive on a man. I have both niche and designer fragrances. I have some oldies but goldies, and I have some newer ones. So let's not waste any time, let's get into the fragrances right away. But before we do that, like this video and subscribe to my channel with the notifications bell on so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And the first one is Armani Heure. And this one is aromatic. It's powdery, woody, fresh, spicy and musky. And this is the newest one of Heure that they released in 2020. This has been around earlier than that, but this one is the newest release and it's not the same as the older one. This opens up spicy aromatic with sage, cardamom and yuzu. In the midst, nutmeg, rose and orris root. And in the base, sweet tonka bean, sandalwood and white musk. This has that beautiful powderiness that you also can find in the Code fragrances, but this also has a beautiful aromatic and spicy side. I think what I enjoy the most about this one is the combination of the powdery orris root, the sweet nutmeg, the cardamom, which is one of the best spicy notes a fragrance can have, and that tonka bean in the base. This one has a performance that makes it perfect for formal events or going to work, because it's not a beast mode performer. However, it does stay on your skin for long, but it doesn't take over a whole room. And I think you can use it all year around, but it's not that strong, so I wouldn't recommend it in very cold weather or in the winter. And we have a spice bomb coming up, and this is not spice bomb from Victorian Ralph. This is Gisada Ambassador Intense, and this one is warm and spicy. It has sweetness, it's aromatic, it's warm, and it has some kind of freshness to it. This is a wonderful fragrance that was released in 2022, and it is a fragrance that makes you stand out and makes you smell really attractive. It has a ton of notes, so I'm not going to go through them all because then we would be here like forever. But it does have fresh and spicy notes in the top. There is some sweet and fruity notes like raspberry and caramel in the midst, together with a floral mix. And in the base there is vanilla, there is tonka bean, woody notes, musk and labdanum. This is really an incredible performer. It stays on your skin for long and it projects like crazy. It takes over rooms and it also leaves an amazing scent trail when you have been in a room. Really strong, really spicy, deep, intense. Not the one that you put on in hot weather, but definitely for any time of the year when it's a bit colder outside. And I'm sure you know about the next one because almost everyone do. And this is something that I think most men has tried at some point, even had it in their collection, and probably also gotten compliments for it. And it is Le Mal from Jean Paul Gaultier. This is so wonderful with the aromatic side. It's fresh, spicy, it has the sweetness of vanilla, it has some warmth and some sweetness, and to me this is just intoxicating. Yes, most people that you meet when you have this on has probably smelled it so many times before, but it doesn't take away the fact that it smells really good. The top notes are fresh and spicy with bergamot and mint together with cardamom and lavender. In the midst you have the sweetness from orange blossom and the beautiful note of spicy cinnamon. And the base is warm and woody and a bit sweet with tonka, vanilla, sandalwood and amber. This has a really great performance, and I think this is the kind of scent that you can use all year around, but to me this one in really warm weather is just, there's just something addictive about it. And coming up is Dunhill Egyptian Smoke. This one is sweet, it's warm and spicy, it's woody, and it has a floral side. This is incredibly masculine and alluring. In the top there is black tea, pink pepper and ginger, so a wonderful spicy opening. In the midst is where the magic happens, with a combination of tobacco, cacao and rose. And the base is sweet and woody with Palo Santo, tonka and vanilla. This is such a unique scent, but it's still So mass appealing and so easy to light, but this is not something that I smell often when I'm out. I think this is a hidden gem and more people should know about it because this is one of the best tobacco woody fragrances a man can wear. This has a great performance and it's definitely for fall and winter. And now time for 1 Million Elixir from Paco Rabanne. And this one is fruity, it's sweet, it has a floral side and it is aromatic. This is definitely one of the best releases of 2022 and it has a kind of sweetness that stands out and makes it smell really sexy. In the top there is apple and Havana, in the midst rose, osmanthus and cedar, and in the base tonka bean and patchouli. And what I really like about this one is the fruitiness that is not obviously fruity, but it just gives some different kick to the sweetness. The performance is great and it's very much a dating fragrance. Use it all year round and definitely when you want to smell alluring or seductive to someone. And the next one up is a floral one, but this is one of the best rose focused fragrances a man can wear. And this is seductive because it's so extremely stylish and classy. And the one is Initio's Atomic Rose. This is of course floral. It has some sweetness from vanilla, some freshness and something spicy about it. There's a fresh spicy opening with bergamot and pink pepper together with Initio. In the midst you have the most perfect blend of Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose and jasmine. And in the base Madagascar vanilla and amber. Do not underestimate rose focused fragrances on a man. This one is so incredible and this is not that old school vintage kind of rose. This is something new and updated and just the most perfect and beautiful scent of rose together with the sweetness from jasmine and vanilla. As usual with the fragrances from Initio, this is a beast mode performer. I think you can wear it all year round if you just adjust the sprays. This is floral so it will smell amazing in warm weather. Maybe not if you are in really hot weather, but wear it all around and even for the summer. And the next one was kind of a surprise to me. I really enjoy this one, but I'm not that into vetiver notes. And this one is Joe Malone's Vetiver and Golden Vanilla. This is aromatic, it's warm and spicy, it's woody, a bit earthy, and a bit green. This is really focused on the vanilla, on some vetiver, there is some cardamom, grapefruit and tea. So when you smell this, what you can pick up is some kind of earthy green vanilla. And that sounds weird, but that's really the way I can explain it. You have the sweetness and the fullness, the richness from vanilla. There is something green over it, but also something fresh and a bit earthy. This is perfect for occasions when you maybe don't want to leave the strongest scent trail or take over the whole room. This one stays on your skin for long, but it doesn't project like crazy. Because of the moderate performance, I would say use it any time of the year, but not in winter. And we have two of my absolute favorites coming up, and the first one is Scandal pour Homme Le Parfum from Jean Paul Gaultier. And this one is aromatic, it's sweet, it's warm and spicy, woody and a bit fresh. This is such an attractive scent with geranium, tonka bean and sandalwood. This has a beast mode performance and it is sweet. It's warm, it has something spicy about it and that beautiful sandalwood note. And if you think that Scandal pour Homme, the original, is too sweet, do try this one on because this is also sweet, but it's not as sweet and it has a different kind of sweetness. This is more rich and dark to me. This is definitely a seductive fragrance and this is definitely the kind of fragrance that you put on for a date. To me, this is something you can wear all year round, but I think most people think it's better in the colder weather. And coming up is one of the best from Chanel, and this is Chanel Allure Sport Eau Extreme. This one is so wonderful. It's fresh, it's aromatic, it has a woody side, a wonderful vanilla note, it's a bit green and it has some kind of sweetness to it. This was released in 2012 and I can't believe that because this smells just updated, fresh, fun and energizing. It doesn't feel old school or vintage or anything. This is one that could have been released this year because it's so classy and so stylish. The opening is aromatic and fresh with cypress, sage, mandarin and mint. In the midst, pepper, and the base is musky with tonka bean and sandalwood. This is so fresh. It feels so clean and so attractive on a man. Some say that the performance on this is not good. I do not agree. I think this has a great performance. It has a really good projection that lasts for quite some time. Wear it all year round, but definitely for spring and summer. That's 10 fragrances I think smells really seductive on a man. Tell me in the comments which fragrance you spray on when you want to smell really seductive to women. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a super thanks if you want to support my work. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!